Hi guys, I'm Naavya Vig, and today I'm going to teach you guys all about artificial intelligence, or at least an introduction of it. This is the first video in hopefully many where I'm going to teach you guys different types of AIs, how to build your own AIs, and many other cool things related to the field of artificial intelligence and machine learning. So without further ado, let's get started. Here it is, an introduction to artificial intelligence by me. So first of all, I'm going to walk you guys through the table of contents. First, I'm going to discuss what AI and ML is, because I've heard it everywhere. AI and ML is revolutionizing this, that, and at this point in our lives, I'm pretty sure we've all seen these familiar words AI and ML. Second, I'm going to discuss how AI is unique from other systems that we're used to. Then I'm going to discuss the three main types of AI, and I'm going to conclude it all at the end. Let's get started. So first, what exactly is AI and ML? So AI, or artificial intelligence, is at its core just a set of algorithms designed to mimic human intelligence. So take for example ChatGPT, Bing AI, Google Gemini, and all sorts of different AI models that are designed to mimic human intelligence. ML, or machine learning, is just a subset of this huge field of AI that is designed to continually learn from its past experiences and new data. So for instance, I'm pretty sure you guys have all taken tests and quizzes before. Every time you get a question wrong in a test or something wrong on a quiz, you know that, okay, next time I'm tested over this in the final major test, I know not to screw up on this exact mistake because I've made it in the past. So that's basically what machine learning does. It takes its past experiences, this is what's good, this is what's bad, and carries it on over to its future, so that way we can get a model that's used for many things, and the potential for this is almost unlimited, as you can see in the future. From the beginning of 2023 to now, we've accomplished so much with AI. First being able to generate text, now images, music, spreadsheets, God knows what AI can do next. This is what really enhances the beauty of AI. And the goal of AI and ML is to get computers to be like humans in its ability to, recognize language, make decisions, patterns, etc. Now, how is AI unique from other systems that we're used to? So with traditional technology, let's take for example coding. If I tell a computer to print line a certain statement, it's going to print the certain statement. It's going to follow instructions to the letter. And it's really hard to get computers to understand human language, because I don't know about you, but I don't talk in zeros and ones, but the computer does, and it's more or less a language barrier. And computers are only as capable as a user, because computers are really capable, it's not that. But if a user who didn't know how to use a computer wanted to go ahead and try coding in Java or something, but they don't know how to code in Java, it's going to be a bit of a problem, because the computer doesn't understand what the user is trying to do. So it's only as good as the user at that point. There's a typically high learning curve to use these systems, because there's a lot of background information involved. You have to be really techy, good with tech, etc. AI is changing that. AI can understand what's meant over literal text. As you guys have probably experimented with ChatGPT already, if you type something, it's not going to type a pre-made formatted response. It's going to make the response on the spot. Like if I were to pull up my phone and text my mom right now, she'd give me a proper human-like response, and that's similar to how ChatGPT would do it, or other AIs. And AI can learn from past experiences, and it can also grow over time, as opposed to traditional technology, it's not necessarily the best at doing that. And there's also a low learning curve to use, because I can just communicate in plain English and be done with it. And even if I don't know English, AI is really good at other languages like Hindi or Japanese, or it's just really easy to use. And now I'm going to discuss the three main types of AI. So I'm not going to go too much into depth over these, because it's just a small introductory video, but I'm just going to introduce you guys to these, and I'm going to discuss these concepts later on in future videos. So starting off with supervised learning, AI learns by being showed labeled data. So for instance, if I wanted to make an AI that if I draw a number, say 5, 7 or whatever, take a picture of it and upload it to the AI, it'll be able to analyze all the pixels and tell me this is a 5, this is a 7. And I can't just hard code it to the AI, because what if I draw a 5 in a different font, different type, different size? Traditional computers won't be able to do that. With supervised learning, specifically, we just have to load different types of images to it. So we give the AI bunches of images, say this is an image of a 1, this is an image of a 2, this is an image of a 3, and just thousands of these examples. So that way the AI knows, the AI can make connections, draw patterns, draw conclusions. So that way the next time I give it a new image, the AI goes to its learning and say, that based on what I've learned, that looks like a 1, or that looks like a 5, or whatever. Unsupervised learning, on the other hand, is trying to find hidden patterns in unlabeled data, like clustering groups of similar items. So for instance, if I wanted to analyze the molecular compound of a specific cancer cell or cancer item, I might be screwing up on my medical terms, I'm not a medical major, but if I wanted to analyze something about cancer cells, find patterns within them, then I could feed a bunch of cancer cells to AI, say, these are the molecular structures of this type of cancer, that type of cancer, and then the AI would recognize patterns and say, cancer cells usually have X, Y, and Z in them, especially during the preliminary stages, so that going forward, if I wanted to find a cure for cancer, AI could help us a lot, because it recognizes patterns in unlabeled data. Like, we don't tell AI, this is a pattern. AI finds it itself. It's also similar to the YouTube search algorithm, where, if you watch videos, YouTube just takes the hundreds of videos you've probably watched and groups them into patterns. Like, these are gaming videos, these are tech, and, that's existed for a long time, but AI is just here to make that much better. Or dangerous, if YouTube wants you to be addicted to it. And then we have reinforcement learning, which is by far my favorite because it's really cool. Imagine a snake game. The Google snake game that you probably where you just move around with the arrow keys, up, down, left, right, trying to eat the food and not bonk into the wall or your own growing body. Now, what if we wanted to teach an AI how to play that game? How would we do that? I mean, the only AI we could probably think of on the spot right now is just randomize its movements left, right, up, down. But that's not really much of a learning. But what reinforcement learning does is it takes that AI, right? And every time it bumps into a wall, every time it bumps into itself, we're going to tell the AI, tell the AI that this is wrong, this is what we want to avoid. And every single time we eat a pellet or grow in size or whatever, every time we stay alive essentially, we're telling the AI, you're doing good, keep up the good work. And basically, the AI just keeps randomly making moves. Every time it makes a move, we tell it good, bad, medium, etc. And just like that, the AI learns what's good to do, what's bad to do. And, we can really go far with reinforcement learning. The AI just keeps doing it by itself and keeps learning by itself. So there's minimum human interference involved in that sense. So to conclude everything I've said, AI is revolutionizing the world. It's really something new and unique that's been introduced hardly 2 years ago, and the capabilities of AI are almost endless, with being able to not only just generate text but also solve global problems. Because just imagine the power of a computer, the computing power of a computer with the power of a human combined into one. We can really make a deadly combination with that, and there's so much more in the future of AI to come. And thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.